Assalamu alaikum students, hope you all are fine. Our lesson for this week is sustainability for grade 3 science. Objectives. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to define and identify aspects of sustainability. Describe different ways to adopt sustainability. So dear students, what is sustainability? Actually, the main idea behind this concept is that we have to use our resources very wisely so that our planet can support many generations to come. Okay students, let's discuss about the resources available to us on our earth. There are two types of resources, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resources include solar energy, air, wind, water, tides, soil, plants. And non-renewable resources include fossil fuels, oil, coal, natural gas, salts, minerals, iron, copper, metals. All these resources are in non-renewable. So I'm going to explain these resources to you now. So let's discuss what are renewable resources. Resources that can be replenished means they will not finish with the passage of time. And examples of renewable resources are solar energy, biomass energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, and hydropower energy. Let's see what are non-renewable resources. Those resources that cannot be replenished means once they are finished, we cannot bring them back to be used in our daily life. For example, fossil fuel energy, coal, natural gas, etc. Okay students, let's discuss about different types of sustainable resources because without resources our life is not possible and we have to use them for our daily life purposes. First one is solar energy. Solar energy we used to get from sun rays and we can convert the solar energy to electrical energy. Wind energy. Wind energy we used to get from wind and it can also be converted into mechanical power or electrical power. Hydropower we used to get from water and water is being stored in dams and then this water is used to run turbines to make electricity. And next we have bioenergy. Bioenergy is obtained from natural resources like biofuels. For example, waste material produced in our kitchens that can be used to create bioenergy and then it can be further used to generate electricity that is being used in our houses. Can you see this sign? These three arrows? Can you remember what are these arrows stands for? Yes, these three arrows stands for reduce, reuse, and recycle. So let's discuss about another important aspect of sustainability that is reduce, reuse, and recycle, and it is also known as 3 R's. You might be wondering where we can implement these 3 R's. Dear students, these 3 R's provide us the way to manage our waste, to create a sustainable environment. So how can we use these 3 R's in your daily life? Before buying a product, you just have to think upon different questions. Let's see what are those very important questions. Can we reduce the amount of this product that we are using? For example, instead of using papers, you can use electronic media or you can use emails, FB Messenger, WhatsApp to send messages instead of writing on a paper. So in this way you can reduce the amount of papers being used. Next is, can we reuse this product in another way instead of throwing it away? For example, cookie boxes, glass jars can be reused to store things. Next, can we recycle a part of the product and use them for different purposes? For example, plastics, electronic waste, they can be recycled to produce different other items that can be again used in our daily life. So that this is how these 3 R's help us to reduce our waste. Let's see how can we be more sustainable at our home. Recycle our rubbish. Reuse food scraps in our garden as compost. If you remember, I told you about biomass energy. So we can obtain biomass energy in this way also. Walk to the park rather than taking a car or ride. Switch off appliances that are not being used. Donate old clothes and toys to the charity so that they can be reused. Grow your own vegetables in your backyard. Walk or ride to a school one day or a week instead of taking the car. Have a book swap, trade your old books with your friends. Turn off the lights when they are not being used in classroom. Collect the food scrap at lunch to compose the school garden. So these are the ways which you can use to become a sustainable person in your school also. Dear students, do remember that we have only one planet. That is the planet of life, that is Earth. We don't have any other planet B in this whole universe. So we have to use resources very wisely and create awareness also about adopting sustainable ways in our life. Dear students, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.